Hello, and welcome back. Ah, well, last Monday, which was 2 days ago, we started up Kena Bridge of Spirits, and gotta say, that game looks beautiful. The rot, as they're called, the little spirit guys, are adorable. I have been growing my mushroom army. But of course, today, we're gonna be playing more Final Fantasy XIV. We are, I assume, in Heaven's Sword. It's difficult to tell. I know that I beat A Realm Reborn, but I don't know if I'm like in between A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Sword, or if I have started Heaven's Sword. I assume I've started Heaven's Sword since we're doing stuff with the Scions, but I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to tell. Uh, But last week we took care of the terrible menace that was uh, His Majesty King Moggle Mog the 12th, I believe, something like that. King Moogle, who was summoned here as though he were a primal, but he's not a primal. Sure. In any case, we beat him up, desummoned him, and went back to settling into the Scion's new home in where is it? What was it called? Yeah, it's in Mordona in Revenant's Toll. Oh yeah, and apparently there. So I think this is in Heaven's Sword because now there's this like side story alongside the Heaven's Sword main story that is to explore this crystal tower or something. So we're going to be investigating that because you have to do parts of that story in order to progress in the main story. At least that's what the game says. So let's go ahead and hop on into it. Let's see. We just traveled here. We gotta head over to the Ugamaru Mines. Legacy of Alag. Gotta survey the designated location in the mines and slay the Kobold Sentry to obtain a flawless Earth Crystal. Oh yeah, we gotta collect like flawless crystals of each of the four elements, which would be earth, water, fire, and I think air, I assume. Gotta gather those crystals so that we can gain entrance to the crystal tower, because it's blocked by a death field. And the only way in is with crystals. And this place looks terrible. Look at it. Poison swamp. Reminds me of that one area from Dark Souls 2. Except in Dark Souls 2, you can't just sneak past everyone like this. As far as I know. I doubt you can. Buffalo Calf, you good? Climbing on railings and stuff. Hello, roundsman. Goodbye, roundsman. Entering the mines now. Bum, dum, dum, dum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Man, he's got a flying car. We got a hostile presence. Hello, Cobalt Rock Splitter. Nah, you won't be rock splitting me. No, I say. Rightin. And another Rightin. Nahuta. And you're dead. Alright. Got it. Now I guess I gotta go get the water crystal. In Western Lenosia. Just half a level and then I can start my next ninja quest as well. Of course, it seems to take forever to level up now. I need another like 500,000 experience and I'm getting like 4,000 from this quest, 3,000 from that quest. Honestly, quite ridiculous. At least I can fly. That's nice. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da. Shoo. Uh-oh. Wait. Huh? Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Just walk through a closed door. It's fine. Here we are. Ka-chunk. So nice that I can fly. Hello, Sahagin Wave Rider. I'm gonna need your pure crystal. Your flawless water crystal. Brighton. Brighton. Thank you. Back to Reverend's Toll then. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Seriously, it is so nice being able to fly. Easier to travel than walking. or even just mounting on land. Hello.
How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman's strongholds? Or how persist your efforts in infiltrating the stronghold? So these are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Janasia. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zaharak, the war camp of the Amalja in Thanalan. The latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal in the hills of Coerthas. So you can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success.
Indeed. Thanalan. Sure, little Alamigo. Wow. You mean it can fly no higher? What? Fine. These height limitations. How dare they? If I want to go over this mountain, can I do that, please? Thank you. Just barely. Woo! Oh, what do you want, huh? Rude. You pugilist. Look, man, I'm just here for a flawless crystal, alright? A flawless fire crystal. So just let me get that, and I'll be on my way. Couple Rhytons. Couple stabby stabs. Too easy. Where to next? Camp Dragonhead? Sure thing. Well, this song reminds me a lot of Twilight Princess. We got the Behemoth with a song that sounds like Maple Story. Magitech armor that sounds like, or that has music that sounds like Twilight Princess. All over the place. Sky Caller. I called the skies too, and they answer my calls with lightning. Back to Mordana. Mordana, Mordana. Look at all this wreckage. No, you will find that that fate has not been joined, for I have already left. No, I want to talk to him.
Ginasia, it is good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the Beastmen?
Yeah, it's right here. Come on. Hand over.
Wonderful. With all 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in their present form. If they are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses, they must needs be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very particular set of minerals. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we will be requiring your services once again.
Sanding it down. Heaven's Eye materia. Or Savage Aim materia, or Savage Might materia. Interesting.
If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call them one substance, namely aether sand, which has 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, aether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the Goldsmith Guild in Ul'dah seemed the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the Guildmaster, however, I was informed that no aether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I have placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring aether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man, but I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase, and send you to speak directly with Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when we next meet, you will have found at least one of the 4 varieties of aether sand we require.
Uh-huh. Off I go to Ul'dah, I suppose. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. It's a ghost! To the Goldsmith Guild. The Steps of Thal.
Serendipity.
Ah, Mistress Visan, welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask?
Buying Aether Sand.
You're here on behalf of the Sons of St. Coinarch? What fortunate timing! I was just about to contact Master Rambros with the news that we've finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-aspected Aether Sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray, speak with Jemime over the... Ah, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer.
Come on. There must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design.
I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the Aether Sand in question is already spoken for. If you would like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment.
Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or 2.
Hey, Biggs.
Junasia, it's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, do ya?
The Aether Sand.
Well now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clanking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and yet invigorating at the same time.
Oh no. You're here for the blooming Aether Sand, aren't you?
It's for the Sons of the Coinarch.
Well, I can't deny the Alakan civilization's its subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wet and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else, see? Well, I say tinkering. Wrestling would be more like it still. After much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used the corrupted crystal on board the Enterprise, as a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for all 4 varieties of Aether Sand.
So does ours.
And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here. Even for you, lass. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, eh?
While I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech, duty compels me to point out that this lady is a representative of the organization that reserved the Aether Sand in question. To mention nothing of the fact that her purse is considerably larger than yours.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yes, I ordered it first.
All right. This batch is yours. I'll let you have it. But if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or 2.
Well, I've got
The fire sand now. Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elementally aspected aether as well, right? Then, rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. And it just so happens that I know of a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalin who, very occasionally, handles the earth-aspected variety of aether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalin without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog and you should find him poking around about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I not mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him, just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought.
Indeed. Guess it's off to Blue Fog then. I'm coming, Wedge. You seen Wedge?
Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic. But as you asked, my employer, a Lalafelian lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forget what it was called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandit stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion, and I have not seen him since. Oh? A friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may yet be lost in the old Amalgina mithril mine. But I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now.
No matter. I shall be with him in a jiffy.
Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da. I'm off it, you lunatic. And you, grenade. What are you thinking then, huh? Wedge. Come on, man.
What could I be so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair, it's just not the sort of thing I do. And now I'm going to die for it. No. I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go.
Hey, Wedge.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back.
Did you not notice who it was you were talking to?
Junasia? Is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here? Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen aether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research, as it happens. I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff. Before my bodyguard ran away, and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes, and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen aether sand is right here in my oh dear. It must have fallen out when I was, taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. I'm looking for that sand. You'll find the aether sand in my stead? I need it. Oh, thank the gods! You're a true friend, Genasia. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors.
Bandits. As though they stand a chance. Hello. How are you, good sir? Oh, you don't appear to be doing so well. In fact, you appear to be dying. Quite quickly and easily. I'll just take this aether sand, though. Man, that's taking a long time to pick up. Okay. Back we... Oh, just go talk to Wedge. Hey, Wedge, I found the sand, but I need it. Let's go.
Genasia, have you had any luck locating the aether sand? Yes, that's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect aether sand? And you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of Allegan knowledge, you say? I see. Then you should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you, in fact. I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right, I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind. And you should return to Mordona with that aether sand before there are any more, little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets, Genasia.
Indeed. To Mordona. Revenant's Toe first, because that's the closest. Crystal. What's up? Firefly. Look at that gloom. And here I thought gloom was just an evolution of Oddish. Rembros. I have more sand. Well, two kinds of sand.
Ah, Genasia, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some aether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find?
Fire and earth.
I see. 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals.
I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but aether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust in the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. You had help from Biggs and Wedge. Huh. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so inventive, eh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It'll be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambrose, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding?
Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit.
Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition.
Hell, mayhap an explanation is in order. But first, let us savor the preliminary victory that Genasi has won for our cause, if only for a moment.
Nodders. Let's see. Hit rate, critical hit, determination. We'll go with determination. Wah, wah. Let's see here. Really filling up on red materia here. Mog the... Yep, it was Moggle the 12th. I got one of his whiskers. We got next. Performance for the ages.
Yes. I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago, I asked a Chilean acquaintance of mine to travel to Redania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parsa Montret, the master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where aether sand might be bought, it is he.
Fine. To New Gridania. New Gridania. And then to Old Gridania. Gridania, Gridania. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. While we're here, I might as well offload some items. Let's check your inventory. You've got my fish and my monster item things. Beastkin blood. This is void scent blood. Wait, why do I have 2 stacks? That's ridiculous. Titan Mithril Shield. Crude piece of flattened mithril used as high denomination currency by the kobolds of Ogamoro. Only for use in kobold beast tribe quests. Shop selling price, none. Fantasia. Only for use in Sahagan beast tribe quests. A crafting material. Crafting material. Very well. I'll go ahead and deposit materia in here. A lot of red materia. Ba 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 da ba. And Gatano blue. I don't suppose I had any. Nope. Then this is a new blue. Alright. That should be all for now. Hello, Parsemontre.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase Aether Sand? Forgive me, madam, but have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen so much as a grain of Aether Sand in these markets for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water-extracted variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area uninhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the bitterest nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell.
Not a worry for me. Off to Quarry Mill. That is the closest teleport location. To the southeast. I fly. Silent Harbor.
Earth's gift.
Huh. Hello. You want to fight, do you? You are but a level 45 wild hog. You want nothing. Hulking hog carcass, eh? What might you have for me, hmm?
Aether sand, perhaps? You are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment. You will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah, no. You will never spy me from there, for the time being at least. You will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of aether sand with you. The wind-touched variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal to the North Shroud, or in the North Shroud, keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixali logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win.
Oh, really? In the North Shroud. I'll be there in a jiffy. Oh, phooey. You can't fly any higher. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, I'll just take this aether sand, thank you. Oh, you wanna stop me, do you? Oh. Amusing. Hey, you. I much appreciate your spell casting of katana. There we go. Now you're all dead. And I shall take this. Now I just need the water touched. You know what? I'm gonna.
Bravo. That was quite a show, adventure. Why the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of aether sand slipped my mind.
Whoops.
I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations. The wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek.
Pray retrieve the gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans.
Who are you, sir? Why do you help me so? Oops. Wrong button. Item. Not entirely sure that this fate is worth my time, but I shall spend the time nonetheless. I do need levels after all. Hello there. How do you like Catan? I'm quite a fan of it myself. So amusing that you think you can take me on. Catan. Catan. Fate complete. Good. See, look, 13,000 experience for that. Meanwhile, these quests give me far less. Right. A reward of 1,200. Oh no, that's Gil. What about experience? Do you list that? No? Oh, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful, thanks for asking. Catan. You don't appear to be taking much damage from this, sir. You're quite rude. Death Blossom. Into 10 Catan. Faint, Bloodbath. Time for me to get back some of this health that you've been taking. Right. Second wind. Right. Right. And what is it? This for, yeah, Sleet Hut. Trick attack. Shade shift. Oh. Well then. Another 13,000 experience for me. Now. Water Blessed Aether Sand. Water Blessed? More than the wind touched Aether Sand I got before.
Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of refining the ore from Uth's gift into aether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, You should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Uh-huh.
Well, we got it. I don't know about this disembodied voice, though. Let's get back to Rembros. We go to the Sons of Koinok. We have all the Aether Sand to get past the puzzle. Hello.
What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasive?
I have them both.
You've brought both? I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately.
Indeed. Stores at 24% of HP, 1040 points max. Restores 1000 MP, useless for me. Up to 24% of HP, and it restores MP. I mean, why would I not choose that? It's a high elixir. It does practically the same as both of them, but it heals more HP as a max. Less MP, but yeah, I'm taking that. Elixir. There, that should do the trick. Uh-huh.
Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland.
Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Genasia here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Allegan's front door. Or Allegan's front door.
Can't go. You can't go without us, Chief.
Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you?
Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald's look ancient.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do. But we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the past decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged onto the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed?
Yes, Chief. It's freedom through technology?
Exactly. Freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Allegan Empire
could not save the civilization, and have near doomed ours twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and, if needs be, seal away its secrets. Smile, nod, smile, nod. A compelling viewpoint. Oh, wait, no. Familiar voice. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. Said someone who I don't know, so I can't get a voice for them. So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Well, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the... I don't recognize this person. Why does it say familiar voice? About the agency, I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Who are you? Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? Are you the guy from the very beginning of the game that is on the same boat, or somebody completely... I believe an introduction is in order. I am Garanatia, of one of the students of Baldesion. I look forward to joining you. You... on your groundbreaking expedition. Who are you? Granatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you'll forgive him his eccentricities, and welcome him as one of our own. Who is he? So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah! For Noah? Noah? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the sons of Saint Koinok, can we? Why Noah? And we must have a memorable appellation of our venture. We must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically, but my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. Really? What, Noah? An Archmagus? I like the sound of that. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everybody ready to depart? Seriously, who is this catboy? I don't recognize him. Ready! Rahatia. What? I'm gonna have to Google this man. Rahatia. He's literally introduced here.
Why is he acting like I know him then? What? According to the wiki, he's a character from Final Fantasy XIV. He is introduced in the Crystal Tower quests as a historian and marksman with the students of Baldesion. I have never met this man in my life. Why does it say familiar voice? And then he's all like, hey, I told you we'd meet again. I have never met you. What are you talking about? What? Unless you're the dude at the beginning of the quest line that sent me over this way or whatever. I don't... What? But also, I've never heard your voice. Because you haven't talked, like, actually with a voice actor. Game, you can't say familiar voice and then show me a character that I've never seen before. Someone that you are literally introducing right now. That's not familiar.
Esteemed colleagues, the secrets of ancient Alec beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer.
Or are you saying that he's the one who was just a few moments ago with the water sand and the air sand? Was he the disembodied voice? In which case, familiar voice again. I haven't heard him speak, not with a voice actor, just text. So it's not familiar.
Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found to the southeast.
Okay, yeah, in the Wikia, he's the one, he was the unseen voice that tells me that he already claimed the water blessed ore and all that. That's not a familiar voice, game. By that logic, any character that speaks is a familiar voice, because I've totally heard their voice before.
Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found to the southeast.
To the southeast. Magic armor, let's go. Fly. What? Excuse you. Oh, now, come on. Really? What? Oh, I'm supposed to go to this gate. That's ridiculous. I've been to those ruins before. Why was there suddenly a gate in the way?
The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Oh wait, no, I haven't been to the ruins. I had a cutscene of Sid telling me about the ruins that he went to.
Right. I remembered being at the ruins, so I thought that I had been there, but nope, that was Sid telling me about him being there. Guess it's time to break down some barriers.
I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is. Or that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches.
However much a yalm is.
No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the things. It's my job to see that they work.
I would have thought you would have stabbed it, but okay. I mean, why even make them in the shape of a tooth then?
Success. I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs.
Cracks knuckles. Seriously though, why make it in the shape of a tooth if you're just gonna present it like that? Absolutely ridiculous. So who's got the fourth fang, huh? Is it me or is it Wedge?
This last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right.
Nodders. Here we go.
Ha! We did it. So much for the outer defenses. Indeed. The entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Genasia and a hand-picked party of her adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the palace is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Junasia here fits that description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in her absence. While Junasia and her companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, Historian Garaha Tia. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Ahem. Janasia, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste. No matter what Master Garland says. Though we would prefer it if any relics you encounter remained intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Janasia.
Alright. Guess it's time for another raid.
Labyrinth of the Ancients now accessible.
This duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance. A squad of 24 adventurers formed of 3 full parties. This battle composition is reserved for large-scale duties only. While you are in an alliance, the class/job icons and HP bars of alliance members will appear to the right of the party list. By joining forces with other parties, you can achieve that which would otherwise be impossible. Indeed. And I have to do this in order to progress with the main story. Role and item level restrictions are lifted for 24-member alliances. Guess I'll join. How many? 3 tanks, 6 support, and 15 DPS. Yeah, while I'm waiting for that, can I not? Guess I can't fly in here. But while I'm waiting for the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I shall head towards the town. In fact, I'll just teleport to Ravenstall to finish build on the stone. Hello, big fluffy white winged lion. Lots of quests here. Rising Stones entrance. Excuse me, Minfilia, I've come to talk with you. Hello. Hi, everyone. We got a new place. Nodders.
Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedents and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
Nodders.
For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Genosia. I would speak of Elidibus.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit delay. Or will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion hath been met with silence.
I met a student of Baldesion.
No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try.
Ring, ring, ring.
No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst.
No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlikely to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ocha? Or Puce? Or Oka? Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace.
Sorry, I may have to come back to this. There's a labyrinth of the ancients I must delve into.
But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Genosia.
I'm sorry, I'm being summoned. Goodbye!
It's time for a 24-man duty. The Labyrinth of the Ancients. Crystal Tower.
Look at this place. Also, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I'm here. I will follow the lead of whoever. Oh, whoops, wrong. Keep forgetting that. The party. Whoops. Oh, slash. There we go. Oh, those are in terrible places. Why would you put them there? Oh boy. I'll just try to keep up with my party. Look at all these buffs going on. I wonder, can I adjust that? Yes. I will move those up. Out of the way.
Path of Decay. Return. Trick Attack. Shadow Fang. Valid 4, eh? Brighton. Huta.
I don't like the look of that purple. Okay. Moving onwards, I suppose. Wait for the tanks. Help to deal with the many heads. Oh my goodness, there are so many effects going on. Oh boy. Jotun. I'll just put this here. Yeah, that's a lot of effects going on. I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit here.
Brighton.
Take that, cursed eye.
Hutan.
There's a lot of effects going on. I'm getting out of there. Very good. Very good. There are a lot of people.
Oh, Dragon. Brighton. Hutan.
Oh, that doesn't look so good. Oh, and faint. Oh, what? He's dead? Okay, never mind then. Whoa, what is this? What was that? That did not look. That hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's getting back up. Now I'll faint you. Ah. Right to the... Right. Oh, he's dead.
Hutan. Ow.
And he's back up again. Whoa. Whew.
Right.
Some sort of eyeball over there. Rotting eyes. What? Oh, nice. Treasure coffer. Oh, okay. I guess I will read that. Shortcut? Teleport. Poof.
Sprint. Path of Vice. Clear the Walk of Lament.
I have no clue what I'm doing. Is this my party or is... Okay, I think I should be over there actually, on the right. Because there's only one blue group. Oh, 2, 1. Start. I have no clue what we're doing.
Atomos.
Oh, Greater Demon.
Photon.
Balfour, hey? He's going down pretty quick.
Brighton Andira.
All right. We did it. Woo! That one just hasn't been rolled yet. Thought there was another piece of loot. But alas. Magic pots, huh? Oh, that doesn't seem good. Invalid target. Get back here. Invulnerable. Well, that's no good. There's a lot of enemies.
Nemesis.
Hot. Magic pot. What? What did you do, Magic Pot? Nemesis. That's a lot of Nemesis. See why you need so much DPS. Would like to shortcut. Thank you. Perfuma Khan. Need. Cast my lot for the Fuma Khan.
Clear the walk of fire.
I took no damage from that drop. Keep the demons away from each other. Gotcha. Crane snacks. Okay. Item. Time. Think. Item. Stay away from bombs. Probably be a good idea. Alligator balloons. Oh. Right. The Sago is nearly dead. Got him on the ropes. Right. Okay, right, and something else. Come on. Alright, fine. I guess everything's just dying. Not too bad. Did good. A behemoth.
A king behemoth.
That doesn't look good. I don't like the effect on the floor. I don't like the Iron Giant. Wait, what's the... What is... Why am I marked green? Ow! Ow. Okay, I am dying. What was that? What was that? Turn to starting point. No? I feel like I should wait to be revived or something. Okay, so it looks like for that you just have to get behind the boulder. I thought I was supposed to attack the boulder. Oh. We did it. I think, or maybe part of it. We do it? Okay. Unless that was just my one of those boots. Hi. Okay, I have to hope that I can somehow get back to them. This I will need. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, ow. Burn. Hurts. Right. What just, what? What? Oof. That came out of nowhere. Oh. Am I supposed to get... Okay. I am sorry, I do not know this fight. I guess I will wait. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm about to be grabbed. Or somebody else is. I will free you! From the grips of the iron claws. And then I will... Okay. Oh! Well, I guess we did something wrong. Something wasn't enough. Too fast, he can only do that cast once. We're too slow. He wanted barbecue really badly. Okay, I guess going with my group C. I see. Alliance C. In 5 seconds. 2, 1, start. Engage. Brighton. Huta. Brighton. That doesn't look good. I'll keep an eye out for grabby hands. Oh. There's an iron claw. Right. Oh. Hey there, Iron Golem. Iron Giant. Brighton. It's a Shadowfang. Oh. Brighton. Take out that Iron Claw. Oh. Oh no. I don't think I'm fast enough. Well, that sucks. I used my teleport just to get back to him if I still had my teleport, I could have maybe made it, but I just gotta keep more of an eye on what he's doing, I guess. I was so focused on dealing with those claws.
You call that a labyrinth?
Well, we won! Yay! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, look! That guy on the
Labyrinth of the Ancients complete.
Sure. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I will breed that. Crafting material breed. More crafting materials. I don't know. You.
Leave the duty. Oh there, Genasia.
Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better.
Indeed.
According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. A characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat.
Also, you're saying that this place is a giant solar panel? I don't think it needed to be this big, and also, why lava?
A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Phlegethon. Not Acheron, Phlegethon. He was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the Champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegan's extraordinary technology.
Chief, you need to see this.
Oh?
Well, well, there it is. The foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Coinoc's find for the present and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet.
Here I am. Alright. Let's go, Magic Armor. We did it. We did a very large alliance duty. If only I could fly here. Instead, I'll have to make my way back to this door and go through it, and then I can fly. Too far away. Bah. Hi. No. Don't mind me. I'm out. So long. Farewell. Adieu, adieu, adieu. So long. Farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I say so long. Farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again.
So good of you to join us, Janasia. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed.
Alright, let's discuss how best to proceed.
The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rambrose will be presiding over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed.
He's right there.
Welcome back, Janasia. I've just been reading about her encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience.
Been reading? Couldn't anybody have just told you? Anybody around here who was there?
For your reference, I have added my own notes to Garaha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there are no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments.
Okay. What? These two are exactly the same. What? This doesn't make any sense. Would you like a quick arm materia 4 or a quick arm materia 4? Huh? I mean, quick arm materia 4 is good for base item level 70, but quick arm materia 4. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm dumb. Quick arm materia and quick tongue materia. That's skill speed and spell speed. I saw S and 2 L's and then speed and +9, and I was like, yep, it's the same. That meme of corporate would like you to tell us the difference between these two pictures. They are the same. They are the same picture.
In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Genasi's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, her report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Elegan technology. In short, our misgivings were well-founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely,
the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication.
Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this task to you?
It would be my pleasure.
Don't forget about us.
It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons. And that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We shouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end.
Lads.
Well, I hope you're ready for some pack-breaking chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire.
You'll do nothing of the sort, Garaha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation.
Poof. Out.
As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Genasia. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents, however hard I train. But be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit for if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire.
And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned.
Bum, bum, bum. And who set me on this course?
Ouch, a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy of the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the Ultima weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. He's not blind. I believe the fates had conspired to deny me my just rewards once again. But it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on. Cid, do not disappoint me. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, bah.
Circus Tower is frustrated over Noah's lack of progress on the Crystal Tower. Is that so?
Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You're doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower.
Otters.
Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise, of course. Disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say that there is nothing worthwhile to report. The Scions continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside.
You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Circus Tower, the Alligans called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss.
It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand.
Perhaps we can be of assistance.
And you are?
People with red eyes.
Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. I am Une, and my companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the Allagan civilization sent by the students of Baldesian to assist in your endeavor.
Une and Doga. Rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the student's best, but we have received nary a word of your coming. I am sure you'll not take it amiss if we seem somewhat doubtful.
We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help.
I didn't know about that.
What is it, Graha?
'Tis nothing. There was pain, but it has subsided. Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the Allagan eye as well? This sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the Allagans, yet I inherited it from my father as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alak. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. It seems to me we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you?
If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldesian. When I am able, I trust there will be no objections.
Nodders.
Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members of Noah. Without further ado, let us have them examine the Circus Tower entrance. I promise you'll not have cause to regret your decision. Gymnasia, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you, Gymnasia, with Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion. I am hopeful that we will finally see progress.
Bop bop. Well, actually, first, I shall actually complete this quest, Build on the Stone. I was in the middle of the conversation when I started that duty. Hello, my fellow Scions. I must needs speak with Meanphilia. Again. Well, is there any spaceships? Looking around.
Today marks a new beginning for the Scions. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. Our identity remains unchanged. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Ladders. For Eorzea!
Ladders.
A moment of your time.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady.
No one will respond? How odd, allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady.
No, I cannot believe it. Their wards are beyond circumvention. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst.
'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre? Or Puce? And what of our allies and which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Genosia. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Nodders. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Creel, where are you?
I don't know. Who's Creel? I guess probably the leader of the scholars or whatever.
Your intercession is not foretold. You object. We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. They survived the seventh ardor, and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see.
Is that so? Yeah, see, look, 4,800 experience. That's it. 4,800 experience. When I need a total of 1,000,000 to level up. Ridiculous. And you call yourself a main quest. Minfilia has a new assignment for you. Still Waters. That outfit looks neat. Hero's earrings of fending, slaying, and aiming. Ah, dexterity, strength. So yes, dexterity is the ones I would want. Also comparatively, actually not as good as Minfina's earring. Which makes sense since I got the Minfina's earring from the newest DLC, you know.
Truly, there is no rest for the weary.
I think the saying is no rest for the wicked, but sure.
Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply.
Duh. Yeah.
The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake.
Indeed.
Pray, depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Ishtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun the preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
Nodders. In the aniline. That's a long way from the tower.
But I suppose I can continue down this road for now. I haven't been blocked yet.
As far as requiring more progress with the tower. So, Ishtola, what have you found out?
Janasia, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I would go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours.
Of course, I have to do everything around here. Hello, Fufulupa.
Oh, hello there. Janasia, was it? Ishtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... Ah, but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off toward eastern Thanolin, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident.
Okay.
A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in eastern Thanolin. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek?
We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could...
Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I can't come bearing disappointing news. Or, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all.
Thancred, wherever have you been off to?
I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the Brass Blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of summness. The Blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found.
Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere.
We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Janasia. Come with us 5 feet to the left, or right here.
Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Urianger of our progress, or lack thereof.
Okay.
Now then,
Voice acting.
'tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
He's got a higher
Indeed,
pitch voice.
I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Good. I mean, come on, Thancred. Uh-huh. I assume thou art she?
Far
Perhaps
across the sea from the
Sheikah?
land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
No one here. What? The ruler of these lands? You do realize this is not a capital city, right? Ma'am? I guess I will take actually probably the money. Because I mean, comparatively, this is nowhere near. And thus, why would I, and especially, you know, getting an extra 30% when level at 80 and below. And it works for any job, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the money. Oh boy, more duties.
Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufalupa's brain again. Who knows? If we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it.
Step, step.
Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufalupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? An impostor among us, if you will? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well founded, Fulupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded.
Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not. But neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner traveling without escort, so as not to attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see! Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Himalaya. A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Genosia? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once.
Indeed.
Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement.
Of course. You think I'm ever not prepared to offer some encouragement?
Destination. Standing watch. Standing watch. Movement in the distance catches your eye.
On the bridge? No, what? Oh. Okay. Not on the bridge. Just these two. Ow. They're actually doing a lot of damage. Luckily, I am good at dodging. I don't care about the fate. I'm dealing with a quest right now. Pizza cake. So, two more. Of course, archers. I don't like you. At least you're very weak. As far as health and armor goes. Okay. Hello, Ishtola.
Up until the last, as expected. You are unharmed? A gang of sea-wolf thieves, and in Thanalan, no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea-wolves? All of them? Aye. And all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Tancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufulupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves.
Indeed. Also, seriously, Thancred, Ishtola, you have voice actors. And yet, why can you not be voiced all the time? At least for all the main quests. Philippa! I have news.
On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then, by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. Ah, no, I am afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of Blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong, a sea wolf. Leminson born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know. But one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Nodders. That is all I do, is stoic nods. For speech is beyond me. Until it is not beyond me. Also, I realized I may have gotten... Yes, I got new boots. Fuma Kyahan. Although, it looks like they're not as good as my Koga Kyahan. Yeah, these are... Give strength, which I don't need. They also give 15 dex, but I've got 18 dex. 17 vitality versus my 20. Determination and direct hit rate, but I've got critical hit and skill speed, and I do like skill speed. Also, I get one more defense than these. So, anything else I might have acquired? A Fumagantai. Compared to my Koga Hatsubari. Doesn't match up. Not as good. However, I do want to try that on. Because it is an eye patch, and that does look pretty cool. I might change my eye patch. Although I may want to dye it first. You know, to match the rest of my outfit, of course. Monstrous Monk Sword. That's only for DRKs, whatever those are. Probably Dark Knights or something like that. Hang on. Yeah, probably Dark Knights. Thancred has information on your next assignment, and also dyes, apparently. Lilac Purple, despite appearing red. Million Corn Yellow, which looks kind of orange. And Cork Brown, which does look rather brown. Like a light brown. The antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphinaud awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphinaud has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous Brass Blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers.
Alphanod. Oh, back at the Waking Sands? What's he doing there? Also, irregular tombstone of lore. We got 3 of them. One of only a few in existence. This elegant tombstone contains knowledge of various events, both probable and improbable, intertwining historical fact and flights of fancy to simultaneously amuse and confuse the reader. Can be exchanged with itinerant Muggles for certain items. Where might I find such an itinerant Muggle? Itinerant Muggles are a Moogle associated with the Moogle Treasure Trove event. One is located in each of the 3 main city-states of Gridania, Limsa, Minza, and Ul'dah. Let's see. And they require a lot of tombstones to purchase things from them. Don't know about irregular tombstones of lore. Oh, players can exchange irregular tombstones of law with an itinerant Moogle for various items. Item exchanges will be available until the release of patch 5.4. I have no clue what patch we are currently on. But what about irregular tombstone of lore? Regular Tombstone of Lore is used to purchase more than 25 items via trading. Oh, this is apparently a event from Tuesday, October 19th at 1 a.m. until the launch of patch 6.0. Regular Tombstones of Lore will not be awarded when using the undersized party option. Objectives that award 10 irregular Tombstones of Lore. The Praetorium. Castrum Meridianum. Amorat. Oh wait, predictions that award 5. Wait, so 7 would be Castrum Meridianum, 5 for Amorat. Objectives that award 3 or 5 irregular Tombstones of Lore. The Borderland Ruins. Seal Rock. Fields of Glory. Ansal, Aker, and Hidden Gorge. Objectives that award 4. The Aetherochemical Research Facility, Baelsar's Wall, Alamigo, the Grimleet Dark. Objectives that award 3. Labyrinth of the Ancients, which we just did. Circus Tower, The World of Darkness, The Binding Coil of Bahamut, Turn 1. The Binding Coil of Bahamut, Turn 2. Well, I'll just move this, like, back here, I guess. I'll also move these back here. What? No. Okay. Back to Vesper Bay, I suppose. Screw you, swear game. Sure. Alfinard, hello.
You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern Continent, it is ruled by the Galilean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale. And, more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Uldar, Genassia, unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken. We will find the Domans bickering with a Sultan sworn on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Uldar.
Alright, I'll go to Uldar in a second. First, I want to get this new eye patch placed in my armoire. Hang on, what are you all about, zealous Yellow Jacket? Out of the blue. That looks like a class. A yellow jacket in need is a yellow jacket indeed. Soul of the Blue Mage. Oh boy. Rainmaker. True blue attire coffer. Water cannon. Deals water damage with a potency of 200. Not right now. Oh, hello there, itinerant Moogle. Newest to regular Tombstone Exchange? Yeah, those are 100, 50, 30, 15, 10, 7. Oh, 1. Magicked Prism. This peculiar contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriad shades of light. Produces a halo of stars to indicate that you are the very model of a modern major job master. You are the very model of a modern major job master. Peace of Mind Orchestrion Roll. Music roll for peace of mind. Used to add to your Orchestrion list. I need an instrument. Flibbertigibbet orchestrion roll. Flibbertigibbet. Polly. Griffin hatchling. Coerthus Central Highlands riding map. This highly detailed map of the Coerthus Central Highlands, including everything from land elevation to the location of exposed rocks and roots, was originally drafted by Chocobo couriers seeking to reduce delivery times. Okay. I have no clue what those are supposed to be good for. Bonawika Whisperers outfit. Well, look at that. Quite the outfit. Got some somewhat fluffy pants. What about the hat? Oh, fire horns I see. On a skull helmet. Botanist stride. Herbs. An assortment of pleasant smelling medicinal and culinary herbs verified to be non-toxic. Mostly. Marimo lamp. The product of a skilled yet not particularly creative metalworker who took inspiration from the lamp Marimo to create a lamp containing lamp Marimo. Desynthesizable. Step kitchen. Tree slice tower. Fat cat sofa. Platinum card. Used to immediately add 50,000 MGP to your Manderville Gold Saucer account. A dire wolf. This whistle emits a shrill tone that is said to summon Enbar, the steed of legend. It's a shrill summon Xanthos, the steed of legend. Oh, okay. An exiled trained direwolf. Its horn of bone emits a deep tone that summons a bevy of bombs who will bear you in comfort upon a hovering palanquin. This horn of bone emits a sonorous tone that summons your cavalry Elbst, raised from an egg by Pa of Nov's Clutch. Uh-huh. Highest Gubu, a drake. This horn of bone emits a shrill tone that summons your cavalry drake, trained by the Brotherhood of Ash. A suit of traditional Alamegan chocobo armor. Ostensibly special time-worn. This bottle is holding what appears to be an especially valuable letter map. Use the action Decipher to extract the map and examine its contents. Level 80, full party, 8 players recommended. Guaranteed to summon a teleportation portal. Music roll for battle. This realm's premier publication on beauty and fashion. This specific copy of Modern Aesthetics covers in detail techniques for trimming and coiffing one's way to the dashing look that's in vogue amongst sellswords across the 3 great continents. Used to unlock a new hairstyle at the Aesthetician. Auspicious Kamui Fife. The prophetic song of this stout flute is said to summon a Kamui blessed by Lord Byako himself. This whistle emits a shrill tone that is said to summon a legendary Falcon of Rage. Wait. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Inferno jacket.
Ridiculous. Ifrit. You got a friend in me. Oh, Allison, you got a friend in me. Well, back to what I was doing. Gotta summon Mikala, I believe. Dies. Okay. Dies. Let's take a look at all these dies. Okay, yep. Cat will play. That's nice. I've got to take a look at dyeing this eye patch. Can I not dye it? Yeah, I can dye other things, but I can't dye this. Man! That's no good. Six felt that. Looks decent for a mage. You're telling me I can't dye this eye patch, and so it is stuck as being red. So either I'm gonna have to change my top to red, or not wear this thing at all. Have to take a look at this red. Not pink though. But what if I were to say dye this to a Dalamud red? Wouldn't look too bad. I wish the sleeves weren't so bright. I feel like ruby red would be better. I know I do not possess this dye yet. Oh, alright. Up there. Oh, this does kind of match it a bit more. 'Cause this is a bit too bright a red for that eye patch. And this one's a bit more desaturated. What is this? General purpose metallic red dye and metallic red dye. Yeah. Surprised at how few reds there are. There's just like as far as actual red, there's bright red and muted red. And there's a kind of a purplish. There's browns and pinks. And that's not red at all. That's tan. That's not salmon pink, that's tan and white. Or off-white, but still. Yeah, that one's kind of pink. This one's very pink. That's just gray.
Lilac purple. That's gray. That's not. What? Ridiculous. I think I might purchase a ruby red dye. Or at least see about purchasing a ruby red dye. Put this back. And put this in here. Right. Oh, pumpkin head. Ooh. Be red. There we are. How much would it cost for one? 16,000. My goodness. Ruby red is popular, apparently. Alright. Very well. Now it's off to the aft castle. To the inn. Owning wench. I would like a room, please. Yes. Gahaha. Okay, glamour dresser. I'm gonna need this. Want to dye it ruby red. Then also pop this in there. Edit glamour plates. Actually, I think I'm gonna create a fourth one. This, those. No. Actually, a redder one is best now. I didn't save that. Do I have any other? Nope, no other chokers. Okay. That one we'll have to do then. Then apply it. Now my earring kind of stands out being all blue. Wonder if that's even possible to dye. Nope. Oh well. It'll have to do for now. Until I get a red earring. But we have run out of time for today's stream. Did some work. We did my first alliance duty. 24 people all doing one raid. I didn't do too well because I did not know what I was supposed to be doing, but we made it through. And made some more progress on the main story as well. So, it is time to retire for the night. I shall be back on Monday with more Cana
Bridge of Spirits, and next week with more Heavensward. Still, I only made it this far with experience today. That's it. Not even a level. Oof. But I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.